that. I know it's that. Yeah. I know it's that. I know it's that. I know it's that. I know it's that the party and I drunk already. I know it's that the party and I drunk already. I know it's that the party and I drunk already. I know it's that the party. When I tell you I drunk, when I tell you I drunk, when I tell you I drink it, when I tell you I drunk, you tell me good morning, I hear it good night. And when I start walking, I feel left and right. They ask if I'm running, I say yes for spite. Just people that like the bacchanal, and rum. I know it's not the party and I drunk already. I know it's not
the party and I drunk already.
Swap it. Yeah. Oh gosh, we are so thrilled to have the one and only Swappy on OMG Live Caribbean. Welcome, Swappy. Welcome.
Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. And thanks for bringing the energy tonight. And welcome to all of those joining us at OMG Live. I am Cecilia Salazar.
I am drunk already. I am drunk already. There's Richard Young here, surely feeling the energy. Good day, everyone.
Yes,
and this is our midweek Wednesday live. And I'm so glad you are here with us today. OMG Live Caribbean family. I am Penelope Spencer, back in sweet TNT, and ready to step in my own pod. All you have a pod for me? I'm ready to pod out. I am podding. Don't start me, people. Swappy. Welcome, darling. Welcome. I love Swappy. You know, he's wearing a see-through top, y'all. That's not nice. You're Swappy.
Swappy too wicked.
Yeah, you're wicked. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Thank you all for logging on. Come on, take part in today's show. Come in, people.
Come.
Hi, guys. Vaughnette here. I'm not going to say, like, I can't remember my name because I can't drink again. But no.
Drunk already?
No.
She's not drinking. That's why.
I hope you all had a fabulous week. I'm really excited to be back here and happy to be keeping company with Swappy on top there. Look, Papa Laps.
Yeah, working nothing happening here.
I realize.
Nice.
Oh, wow. People, guess what? We have an excellent show planned for you today, as always. So let's see what's in today's show.
Wow. We have some exciting news to share with you coming in from Anguilla, Jamaica, the British Virgin Islands, and from across the Caribbean. Meanwhile, on TikTok, we bring you some stimulating videos to get you thinking and laughing. Plus, we bring you the OMG Game Time Challenge, where Vaughnette has some more of a tune trivia to share with you. And then we leave you with that beautiful new music video from Kes Jolene. All that and much more right here in this episode of OMG Live Caribbean.
Have you all ever heard of Samara Joycing? With a voice as smooth as velvet, Samara's star seems to rise with each performance she makes. Following her winning the 2019 Sarah Vaughan International Jazz Vocal Competition. She's currently recording her debut recording. Here is a little taste of Tamara. Run the clip.
You may not be an angel, 'cause angels are so few. But until the day that one comes to sing my love song too until the day that one comes along. I'll string along with you.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, boy.
I love
That is
that.
yes, you have a jazz voice there,
Oh my
Swappy.
God. I love jazz. I love jazz so bad. I listen, jazz and wine on a Sunday evening.
Sounding like a Vaughnette concert.
Yeah.
That was totally beautiful. All the best, Samara. We here in Trinidad are not the only people undecided about Carnival. Even though we are decided now, I see they have released the Carnival schedule, our taste, Carnival diary, our taste of Carnival diary. But there is also no decision, official decision on the staging of Crop Over 2022, y'all, in Barbados. Yeah, the crop over season is usually between July and August. And the Ministry of Health said, we are speaking about a festival that attracts thousands of people. We are not dragging our feet. We are not being over hasty. We are being careful, critical, and responsible. However, government officials advise the various associations to have their proposals ready so that the stakeholders can hit the ground running when talks do begin. Sounds just like we were a month or so ago in Trinidad. So you have to hit the ground running.
Yeah. Remember people like, follow, and subscribe to our show and share us now on your timeline. We want you to tell us in the comment section what was one thing you were happy about this week. Tell us just one thing, anything you were happy about this week, or maybe it happened last week or the week coming. I don't know, but what was it? Tell us. Share. Me? Okay, all right. Swappy, what was one thing you were happy about this week?
This week?
Yeah, one thing that made you happy.
That made you smile.
Well, yeah, a couple of things, huh?
Yeah.
Give us one.
I see a video with a man singing a song. But when the man come up on stage, I think the man was bad. Then the man started off singing, seems like there is no love. And then the man started singing all kind of mad thing. If you hear the kind of lyrics, I wouldn't see the lyrics here. But listen, that thing had me
smile.
What? That thing had me cracking up, boy. That is one thing I remember. I start forwarding it, and listen, within forwarding it, I tell him my peeps and them, I say, listen, all I need to manage this man bad enough. When they click the video now, they start wasting with us Swappy ways I want, you know.
So you were pranking people, Swappy. That's what you were doing, pranking them.
Yeah.
Yes, getting your kicks. Well, okay, you know, my weekend started off really horrible. And I think that's what always makes happy moments even more stand out, because Sunday, my internet went down. I had no water for the whole weekend into Monday. We had to go and get water by my sister, all kind of drama. And then I decided enough of this. I started to watch the West Indies last game on Sunday against England. Oh my gosh. It was so exciting. Long time I ain't jump up like that. I was jumping up all over the living room, bawling, wake it. We get 4-4, Jason Holder, Beaver Trick. Oh my gosh, it was so exciting. It totally just uplifted me and gave me confidence in West Indies cricket again. So a back. Yes, that made me very happy.
For me, I'm constantly in awe of so many wonderful small business owners in this country, and most of the women. I mean, I tell people that I try to make a conscious effort to support women in small business, but I've been, just trying to support and seeing so many of us sisters getting into business and trying to do our own thing, like these earrings from Maria Bola and Gold Designs. And then today I was drinking a little bit of margarita from Helen Joy Ibel's Joy's Brews. And, and this is in and out of the pandemic. So I'm just really happy to see so many other small business owners and especially the females kind of just coming out and jumping into the fray and doing their thing. So yeah, that's
Definitely. That's wonderful.
What made me happy? I called Rudy today, and he's in LA. And
Wow.
his mother showed me the actors and introduced me to the actors. She was on her phone showing me, and I saw the studio and I saw them rehearsing, and I was like, oh my God!
You were there?
Cameras and boom mics, and wow, it was fabulous. And I just felt like, God, Penny, look at us. We here. This is normal. I will be there soon. Sorry, but I was.
No, you will be. Otherwise, bring them here.
Yes,
We
exactly.
set up some studios in Trinidad.
Yeah,
This
but
is ridiculous.
I felt real proud and happy about that. So he's doing 6 more episodes up there. And the show, as you look on YouTube, people, I heard they were showing on TV6.
I saw it yesterday. Yeah.
Right.
Really?
Right.
Yeah.
It's
What's it called again? Anybody knows?
House of
House of Order or something like that.
House
Alright,
Out
okay.
of Order, but it's on YouTube.
I will look for it.
Yeah.
Well, in keeping with that whole thing about us reaching out to the world, one of the things that I was really happy about, because you all know I was working on this content creation for Fashion TT with videos and photography, and it was a few grueling months of getting all the content together. And I have to say, doing a little plug here for Fashion TT and the general manager, Lisa Marie Daniel, we are going to have a virtual trade mission at the end of March, which is going to feature all of these videos and photographs and make connections to buyers all over the world. So that's a major, major thing. And I was decided and set this week here. So I was very happy to see that there is a convergence of all of what we were working on for the last few months. Very, very happy and very pleased with what Fashion TT is
Great
doing.
news. Things are go on. Things are go on.
Very nice.
Fantastic.
Let me see what some of our we have Melissa Roberts saying good night, lovelies. Jennifer Nathan, VB, I love your earrings. Mary Coffee says today is World Read Aloud Day. It was fantastic. I read for 5 schools, and that's great.
Wow. I read for 1 school, and I know Penny did some reading as well.
Tasha Summers says, happy that my husband got to travel back to work since March 16th, 2019.
Wow.
Maria Bola says the cricket win. She was happy about the cricket. Jennifer Nathan, who was also in Barbados, was happy about the cricket as well.
Oh, lucky her.
Hi, Yvette. Hi, Yvette.
And Damian Edwin, who messaged me last night at 8:01 to ask, what's the matter with the show? I said, probably because it's not Wednesday, it's Tuesday. Juanita Charles and Arlene Will said Samara Joy is amazing. She's an old soul. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
And you all know that today is also the second of the second month of 2022.
2022.
Yes,
I
we have, yes, a lot of twos converging.
Nobody
It's
got
harmony.
accepted.
It's good. Yes.
Yes, I saw that Carla McIntyre said she got accepted to do a degree at SBCS. Congrats, Carla.
Congrats. And it's Chinese. The Chinese year began yesterday. Chinese.
Yes, it's Chinese Lunar New Year. Year of the Water Dragon.
Yes.
Okay.
So, yeah, so
Loveliness.
Happy New Year. I don't know how to say it in Chinese, but Happy New Year to all our
Happy New Year.
Chinese fans out there.
Happy New Year. Did you all see this story this week where director Aaron M. Abelto released his first Oscar contending documentary called The Power of Movement in 2020? Aaron Abelto has deep Trini roots as both his mother and father are Trinidadians. The film nominated at the 2020 Oscars competed for a Best Featured Documentary. It followed radiation oncologist Dr. Niraj Mehta as he offered cancer patients comfort and healing through dance therapy. Abelto, 37, said the film embodied the kind of thought-provoking cinematic experiences he wanted to create for audiences. Excellent hearing.
Yes.
Well, we move things along now and head over to that fabulous, fabulous segment called Meanwhile at TikTok.
Life as we know it has been throwing us many challenges in the past few years, and we are all in need of advice to try new ways to cope. Here is some advice we feel that we all can use.
Here are the 4 things you need to hear today. Number 1, the quality of life is determined by the quality of your communication. If you don't speak up, no one will know what you want, not even you. Number 2, it's not win or lose, it's win or learn. And if you keep learning, eventually you'll keep winning. Number 3, if it's not going to matter in 5 years, then don't be mad about it for more than 5 minutes. Any longer than that, you're just ruining your own day. Number 4, you need a morning mantra. A phrase or a song to get you off on the right side of the bed every morning. Don't let the world determine how your day starts. You decide that.
Love it.
Thank you.
I love it. It's not win or lose, it's win and
or
learn.
learn.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I always tell people mistakes are not mistakes. They are hurdles and obstacles that we learn from.
Exactly.
Yes.
It's not lose, it's lesson.
Lessons.
Yes. Okay, our next TikTok. You all know that the new TikTok filter that tells you how attractive you are.
No.
Well, have you
I
well,
don't
have
want
you
to know.
you haven't noticed that there are people that do not get a good score when they get a bad score, they think it's bogus. But those that do get a good score, well, listen to this two young fella here.
I don't know why everybody's getting mad over what number. Like, it's gonna give you a random number. It don't really know if you're attractive or not. And this is scientifically proven. This is it's backed by science and shit. This is a real scale, and very accurate.
Too cute.
Love the confidence. Love to get a 10 for confidence. Nice. Right. Salazar,
No, it's you. It's
right?
you. Next, you have some winning
You have
advice.
some winning advice that you could use and help you get your next attractive. All right.
Right.
We have some advice. I
Yes.
thought I was saying the same thing. We
Yes, I
have
understand.
some winning advice that you can use to help you get the next attractive person you come across.
Uh-huh.
Take notes, people. I have my book here. I am taking notes. This could be it.
How to act when you see an attractive person. Quickly look away. Now slowly look back. Slight smile. Look down. Slowly look up at them. Start to wave hi, but then change your mind. Now laugh to yourself. Now dead serious. Now blow them a kiss. Blow them another kiss. Now blow them a French kiss. Flare your nostrils. Now flick your tongue like a lizard. Look away. Now start to look them up and down. Yes, up and down. Now squint your eyes and mouth the words, "Call me."
No, Penny, he have a problem.
You can't use that.
Oh, gosh. Oh, Lord. Only on TikTok, yes? People have nothing to do. Anyway, next TikTok coming up. As someone who may have had to cast a performance or two in my life, sometimes not all the dancers or performers are in shape. You know, some may be on the heavy set side and you're not sure that they can handle it. You know, they can make it. But just because of their commitment and determination to get the moves just right, you must leave them in the group. I know exactly what you mean. Let's take in this classic case. Well, I don't know about that. He may not be in my show. I'm not too sure.
I love it, though. I love it.
Oh, God, too funny.
Oh, my God.
Well, people, that is it for this episode of Meanwhile on TikTok.
All right. Now, we all know that cricket is the game for Caribbean people. We love our cricket. However, did you know that baseball is big in BVI, the British Virgin Islands? Yes, the Softball Baseball Association officials are gearing up for the resumption of the Legacy Softball Tournament this Saturday afternoon at the E. Waldwin Bruley Softball Park. It's an exciting time as teams head back out to tournaments in Anguilla. And in case you were wondering where Anguilla is in the Caribbean, it is right between St. Kitts and the British Virgin Islands. So,
Nice.
softball,
Poppy.
who knew?
Poppy, are you a softball kind of guy?
I don't like softball. I never played that before.
Yeah, you are a cockball kind of man.
Yes.
I'm a boxing kind of man.
Boxing.
All right.
Nice. People you may have come across in your life, people who are talented with their mouths. Yes, I met one or two in my time. Very talented with their mouths. But this gentleman takes his mouth work to a whole new level.
Wow.
Let's take a listen to his skills. People are, why are the minds so dirty? It's not that kind of thing.
It's you, Penny.
It's not
you.
that.
Exactly.
It's not. I am reading.
It's you.
Let's take a look.
Geometric effects and let's. Switch it up.
Excellent.
That was mad. That was mad.
He was
Mhm.
very talented.
That was mad. I can listen to that. Wow, that was crazy.
Excellent, excellent,
Wow,
excellent.
boy. How do you even know you can do that? Like, I sit down in my house going,
I guess.
Aliens.
Lovely.
alien.
Nice, 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 nice. Very talented. Very talented. Good.
So,
Ladies and gentlemen, the next stop is Hot Topics. Right. Y'all, what has been going on in Trinidad? Because I don't know, I didn't get news. I haven't got news.
Well, you know what's the hottest topic right now is
What?
Carnival.
Right.
It's Carnival
The
2022.
pods. I
The
saw all
pods.
the memes.
Trinidad, we are too funny, you know. But I think they can work. I saw a meme today where they were showing, you know, you're ponging it, but you go see us at Carnival. I go be in one of
Guy
them.
in
I
yellow.
book in one. I
Yes.
want to be in
Guy
there.
in yellow.
Yes,
Swappy,
guy
you think
in
you
yellow.
do a pod? Swappy, you would indulge in a pod?
Boy, let me tell you something. The only spot I am right now is the boxing ring, because so far they set up little rings.
Yeah, they
Right.
look like little boxing rings. They do.
Yeah, little nice little rings, so people have the opportunity to, you know, to box in the box.
Well, yeah, I hope the pods work.
Yeah,
I don't know if they work in other countries, but
Right. They
I
see
don't
them.
know. I don't know if we are focused and disciplined like that to stay in the pod. You
Yeah.
know?
I think people looking to jump out of that, you know.
For
You
sure.
you see, when I see people like me come on stage, listen, the kind of energy that we have and the kind of thing that we are accustomed to freedom.
Yeah.
So as soon as artists say, put your hand in the air and jump like you just don't care.
Oh gosh, put your hand in the
Do
air.
that out of the box.
Nice.
So then they will have to have the law enforcement there from the beginning of the
Police star pod. One
make
police star pod.
Yeah, to make sure. But how many people to a pod though?
I'm not sure.
6
Is it that
to
the thing?
16, somewhere
We don't know if
between
it's
that.
2.
Yeah, we're not
It's
sure.
3 or 4.
Well, I think it depends on the size of the person as well, because some people.
Yes.
So if
How much
you get
peas
a crew-
in the pod?
How many
How
peas
many
could
size
fit
of
in the pod?
How many peas can fit in the pod?
Fit in the
Lovely.
pod.
how many peas? But
But
we have to have some even peas because it has some uneven peas and thing.
Yes, exactly. But the whole thing about the carnival as well as a hot topic is how many people I find are complaining that the government is doing this carnival for the 20 million. I am surprised at how many people talk about they're complaining about it, that the money could be used for other purposes. What do you all think about that?
The money could always be used for other purposes, and I mean that is something we all, especially when we're talking about creatives and art.
Yeah.
Every time it has anything to do with art,
Yeah.
it could be used for health, it could be used for this, it could be used
I
for
agree.
that, used for that. We all know that, but let's not underscore the value of art. Every single time money is being spent, it could be used for this, it could be used for that. Yes, we know. Yes, we know, but we also play a major role too.
I agree.
And people need to understand that. People need
Thank
to
you.
understand. My challenge with the pod and the money that was being spent. And I was just thinking about the support for artists and creatives during the pandemic. And I know that there are many artists and creatives who have not earned anything for the last 2 years, anything substantial. So where is a Calypsonian going to get money to record and produce a song, to come to present it at the pod? And so stuff like that I'm thinking about. How have we supported our creatives enough for them to be able to come and be ready now to present to the people in the pod? Those are my concerns more than anything else. And I'm not bashing it, but I'm saying that those are the questions that we need to raise. Who are the people that are prepared to present in these pods? These are people who haven't been working for the last 2 years or a year and a half. These are the questions that
same thing I was thinking along with the kings and queens. How they're going to be ready, who have the money to make a king and queen now. So that same thing I was thinking about. Any other hot topics?
Well, I think that what you're addressing in a kind of way is the sanity that a creatives need, and therefore it speaks to mental health, which is an issue that is really, really critical. Gladly enough, OMG with both you, Cecilia, and Vaughnette kicked off Speak Your Mind with some mental health issues and discussing loss and grief and so this week. But I'm also looking at, there were deaths, we had Vanna, which was close to a lot of us. Even internationally, you had a former beauty queen plunging from a building in the middle of Manhattan. So you really have to look at how we deal with, and there's not to be morbid, some literature I read, there's a writer called Sylvia Plath, and she spoke about suicide all the time, but people take it for granted. And when she does little suggestions that she's depressed, and she wrote fantastic poetry, and then she committed suicide. And then people were shocked because we all seem to be shocked, and there would have been little signals being given all the time with people having issues and challenges, So I think mental health is something we all have to get a real lot, like how we close our show saying, let's take care of each other. We have to be a little more loving,
Yes.
Vigilant.
There was another death again, another young lady that was found in a repo again. On the anniversary of Andrea Barrett, we found another Miss. Is it her surname? Sal, I forgot her.
It's Katisha Cujo.
Yeah.
Cujo, yeah.
What is
what is
21.
She's been missing since January 29th, and it's almost exactly a year to Andrea Barrett, and almost meters from the place where she was found. And what's going on? There are too many young girls that are missing, too many women, and we never solve the cases. This is what bothers me. Where are the investigative arms that should be maybe I watch too much Criminal Minds or SVU and these shows, but they don't give up. All kind of
but we really have to address our men in this society and our communication, and why is this happening so often? You know, more than the police now, our social services need to act up and get in there and to homes and people need to why is this happening so often? That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah,
what's going on with our humanity? You know? And then Kes musical director died as well.
Yes.
Yeah, that's Ricky.
Ricky Bobby or
Ricky.
After
you ever worked with him?
That was a very, very good friend of mine. The last conversation, I was just going back, looking at the messages, and you know, it's just heartbroken. You know, we was talking about doing some things in the future, working on some beats, and you know, sharing ideas and that kind of thing. He's always that kind of guy. He was always a uplifting and energetic guy, always positive. Never saw him sad one day. Never ever. Always have something to tell you. And I'm not just saying this because he passed on it. This was his true character, you know. Yeah, very one of a kind, you know.
Well, we're gonna keep that spirit alive. That's for sure. That's what we have to do. Keep that spirit alive.
Let's move on, I guess.
Yes, let's move on. Any hot topics from our
Did you guys see the news that a woman was killed in San Fernando?
Oh, yes. She was found in a car with a bullet wound. Yes, correct.
Yeah,
I forgot that as well.
Rest in peace and condolences to their friends and family. Right, okay.
I know.
The planning is haphazard, yes. Who putting at these events? The elderly who at risk? Hi, Kurt. Ash, love you.
All right.
Who putting right?
Let's move on, guys.
Richard?
Yes. All right. So the man on set with us is the inimitable Swappi, and Swappi has created his own space in Trinidad and Tobago soca. The energy, the commitment to performance, always reinventing himself. That's why I like it. It's unmatched.
Yeah.
Let's talk to Swappi. Let's discuss.
Yes.
Hi, Swappi. Swappalicious.
I tell you.
We have plenty history, you know. We love Swappi and OMG. Thank you for joining us. Tell me, how has it been in the pandemic for you? How your creating process went?
Real tough. Real tough. I might be looking a little nice and thing now, but boy, it's a struggle. I mean, things was going up the road, you know, from 2018, and then from 2019 when the Soca Monarch Groovy, and then 2020 was going upwards, and then getting engaged and all that, and just, you know, everything was just going so great. And I was about to take it to another level because I was just climbing the ladder and just going up, and then here comes Mr. or Mrs. Corona. Say, hey.
Don't misses. Yours, right?
Mr.
It's Mr. Corona.
Mr. Corona.
Mr. Corona that's come from nowhere and shut everything down. I'm telling you, every single one has been affected.
Yeah.
You know, including the music industry, soca fraternity, us artists, DJs, and promoters and stuff, and so on. You know, so by extension, that will leave us in a very bad predicament where we can't pay our bills, we can't buy food, we can't take care of our kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I had a lot of things pending outside to travel. You know, all that was shut off. Some family members even got stuck outside.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
wow.
I almost got stuck outside. The last international show I did was in Canada, and that was in the earlies of 2020.
Right.
And just before the country was locked down into curfew, we almost get trapped into that. We almost get trapped outside, you know. And I was like, listen, we need to go home. I tell my manager, we need to go home. And if I didn't say that, because I was about to hit a tour, I was about to go to Europe. I was about to hit a European tour, and you know, my instinct was like, you know what? I think I need to go home now, because the way how this thing creeping up, it is not good news. It's looking like bad news. You know, I followed my intuition and I came home. But I was glad that I was home, because if I was out there, listen, this jacket would have been like a sheet on me. I would have been small. You know? I would have been skinny.
Yeah.
You know, with stress and all the other
stress,
things.
And then you might not even have the jacket, boy. Lord have mercy.
I would not have the jacket. But you know, COVID did a lot of bad damage. But within the bad, I found some good. I found some good. Yeah, I found some positive in it. I was able to. I'm working on a film. I was able to put that trailer out there. I don't know if you guys saw it.
Yeah. I heard about it.
Film. Put my talent out there. That kind of thing. I was able to connect with a lot of producers, do some work, do some some more music. Spend time with my kids. Spend time with my daughter. Spend time with my son. That kind of thing.
That's great.
But the unfortunate part of it still stands because we're still in it.
Yeah, we're still in it. But I see, we've heard your song there at the beginning of the show. So how many songs you have for 2022 and how was it to start back creating and getting back in the groove?
I never stopped working, like I said. I mean, since the pandemic, I've been, doing my thing in the studio because this is a passion that, once you're an artist, you always love. You can't get away from it because even though you try to run from it, it always finds you some way. So I have four projects so far. The first one is with I did a remake with Uncle Carl and Carl Jacobs.
Yes, of course. Yes.
Yeah. That's
we love it. We love it.
That song came about just searching through YouTube, and I was like, you know what, this is going to work for a time like this. I called up my producer Johan, big up to Ultimate Rejects. And he was like, yeah, let's do it. And he was like, you know what, you think I should do it with somebody? I was like, yeah, I'll call Terry Lyons. And Terry was like, she was sold and she put her vocals down. Call Uncle Carl, he came in the studio, he put his vocals down, he gave his blessings. And, the track became a success.
Of course.
Already.
Yes, you seem to like collabs with these mentors and older people. You seem to like doing that.
I will tell you something. These I just call them soca daddies. Soca daddies, soca mummies and soca uncles, because we've been looking at these guys from ever since we're small, we kids. And forever the music will last. And to make it to grow from strength to strength, touch it now and again and just, dust the record off and just give it some new life. Because at some point in time, when I get old, it will have those new artists who want to touch on my
yes,
material.
Of course.
I want to be here to witness that and see what they will do with it and give them my blessing same way.
Of course.
Nice.
I like that quality, Swappi, because that whole diversifying and reinventing yourself. And I want to point out here when we did Fashion Week Trinidad and Tobago, which was this major thing we did in the Caribbean, the first artist that connected with the fashion community and performed on stage in front of these large audiences was Swappi,
Yes.
Fashionista.
I see what's coming up now on February 26th, which is another dimension. You are getting into the boxing ring with Squeezy Rankin.
Oh yeah, come
on. This bacchanal. What's this?
Well, how that fight really came about, Squeezy Rankin, he saw the whole hype for the boxing and stuff, and he was like, he want a piece of me. Yeah. So I was like, all right, no problem. Hey, let's get it on. But before we had Trinidad Killer, but he ran. He ran. He got some track shoes and he ran. I call Alexander. Alexander ran too. I was like, but why everybody keep running from me? But this one is on for sure. This one is on the 26th. This one is a pay-per-view fight. So if you want to view it, you spend like something like $9 or something. So. And,
wait, it's actual boxing?
You're going and fight, girl.
I thought it was a sound off.
Me too.
No, we're gonna fight for real. I mean, this is actually something we're trying to create. It's a celebrity boxing match, So if I win this contest, they're a DJ, an artist. It could be somebody in the designer field. They want to challenge, they can. So we're looking at
Richard, I can see you now.
Yeah, we're looking at some female boxing bouts.
Wow.
Yeah, we're looking at artist boxing bout. It could be a newscaster. Once you're in the field of entertainment, you are entitled to, you know, to take part in this contest.
Wow, that's a whole new side of Swappy. And
Yeah,
how are you planning and looking to the future? What is that looking like for Swappy? Besides boxing, what's
right.
next?
Right.
Well, if
I
you
want
have
to
a
get
face,
If
Huh?
if your face is okay after the match,
Now my face is not gonna be touched.
your face not going to be touched.
Yeah, I know that for sure. Yeah, Squeezy not gonna reach his face, right? But yeah, so I'm planning on going into some acting. Really love acting. Bad. I want to get into that like heavy, you know, and not just the you know the traditional acting. I'm talking about the high end acting, the action, that kind of thing, you know, the big screen kind of thing, you know.
Swappi, I want to thank you very much for joining us on the show tonight. But please stay with us. We have more exciting things happening. We have Game 10 Challenge coming up soon.
Yeah.
Thank you,
yes.
Swappi.
Swappy Lyman with the OMG.
Lyman. I know start the
Alignment
party.
Alignment with me.
Yeah.
Before we go to the Game Time Challenge, I want to tell you all that this week a very innovative concept was launched called CFM Carnival Fashion Month 2022. It's a partnership project between myself, Dave Williams of Council for Arts, Aesthetics and Identity, and the folks right here at OMG. I have Dave standing by. Dave, welcome.
Dave Williams, the one and only.
Tell us
Salazar, Vaughnette, Swappy, Richard.
Hey, what's going on?
Good
Tell us
night.
about this Carnival Fashion Month, Dave. Tell us about this carnival.
Yeah.
It's an idea that a lot of things kind of went into making this kind of happen, and I think what triggered it is realizing that we don't have a lot going to be happening this year with crowds and gatherings and all that kind of stuff, and so it's something that I had in my mind. So of course I started to bounce it over you guys. That Carnival was always fashion. Carnival is the zone of fashion. We get dressed from Christmas all the way up to last lap, and we get different levels and standards of dress. And I started to do some research on that and getting dressed, and you're talking about mental health and all of that. And there's a lot of research now, just getting dressed, what that does to uplift and your spirit, your mental health, even your creativity, putting stuff together. I put a little kit together. Vintage. There's a number, right? Sean Edwards. So,
very nice.
Putting an outfit together, your creativity, it helps with your mental health, your outlook and all of that. And for 2 years, a lot of us haven't, put ourselves together and gone out. And far less for putting ourselves together in the way we do it for Carnival, which is over the top. So we trying to get the public. It's not a designer-driven idea. It's to get people to just dress. You don't have to buy clothes. You don't have to go and you just go into your wardrobe, use what you have. You could buy if you want. Put your looks together, and Richard, you could talk about that style and fashion and Carnival and Caribbeanness.
That is, so great.
Yeah, we want people to take pictures of themselves and submit it to us. We're gonna create a space for it. We're gonna celebrate our making style, because that's what I always pride our Caribbean people. We just make style. It's not something that you just follow. We make it. We create style because we have all these inflections and these infusions. To come up with that, we're gonna post it up, and it's gonna climax with a summit where we're gonna talk about Carnival and the fashioning of Carnival, and that Carnival is fashion too, as well, So it was such a wonderful idea when Dave came. It was something that I had been thinking about in another way as well. So we just fused everything, pulled Stephen Duval together, and we had a wonderful brainstorming session and came up with this Carnival. It's fashion to fashion for sanity, because we had to find a way to feel like people controlling the space.
Yes.
Because Carnival came from the people, and now we are now being prohibited. So let me make style, let me show off, let me play with
I think you are so right.
Celebrate that,
This makes so much sense. I love to go to fetes to see what people wearing, to see what the fashion is, so I know what I could get for the next
And the thing about Trinidadians, we dress up, When when I'm in New York, Like even for the summer, I mean now is one thing. But they don't dress up. We dress, you know, Trinidadians like to put out and we start from our head to our toe, you know.
Yeah.
Hello, so I think it's an excellent.
We the Zante. We the Zante. It's a little French word. We know the Zante.
You have your outfit for every party, your outfit for Juve, your outfit for Monday, your outfit for Tuesday.
Look at Vaughnette show.
Vaughnette show slay. That show slay.
That was Met Gala. Hello.
Red carpet.
Yes.
And we have things that point us in that direction. You know, the road make to walk on Carnival Day. That's when you dominate. You dominate the scene. The road is mine.
Hello.
And you don't do that in no drab way. You come out like, you know, Swappi.
Like
you
Swappi,
come out to do it. The road is mine. You go drab up yourself and go in the road.
Make me out. Make me out.
Look, man.
Yes. So nice.
And fashion and that struggle for identity and independence and all of that on Carnival and people being able to dress. And I will tell you, Jeffrey Chuck once told me there was a band, and I can't remember the band of women that came from behind the bridge. And what they would do is that they would just flash people top. And people were thinking, and I started to think about it as vulgar, but it's a matter of that power to say that on Carnival Day, you can't touch me. You know, you cannot touch me. I have my own power, my own control of my life, my sovereignty, my space, my body. So it's so much in Carnival that we kind of missed for the past 2 years. And we have to get, you know, we can't just let that slide.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
It's all about doing a character. It's all about being charming, and it's all about being charismatic. I love this, Dave. I mean, Dave, Stephen, and I together talking about this thing had us titillated almost with prospects of where we'll carry this project as a yearly project, you know? So it's wonderful, wonderful.
Fantastic.
And you could look out for more structured events, some symposia talks and stuff where we talk about, you know, all of those things, mental health, Carnival, the power of Carnival and just your mental health, wellness, your physical health, and those kinds of things. So we're organizing that for the month of Carnival, and we're asking people to just use the month, get, you know, add something to where you know. Look, I brought my shades, but you know my eye ain't good, so I really can't see nothing. So, you know,
so, cool.
Carnival left.
But you know, I mean, I didn't think about it till you said it here, but even when I'm done, we talk about these OMG Wednesday nights, us coming together. But part of it, I so look forward to, okay, I'm going to put on some makeup, find something nice to wear, because this is the only place I go. We don't go anywhere. So I understand what you're saying. It really lifts your spirits, dressing and taking care of yourself. You're so right.
Yeah,
wow.
And that mental health remedial time of the year that our country had as a natural thing. We can't just let that slide for 2 years without that dealing with yourself, your society, understanding the way you're processing ideas and putting it out, artists representing parts of it. You know, it's a whole lot of mental considerations and putting things together and reinterpreting. That is healthy.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dave. I mean, there's so much more to discuss here. We can talk about it some more in the future, but we can't wait anymore, you know, y'all, because people, you know what time it is now. It's fun time. It's the OMG Game Time Challenge.
No.
So guys, here goes. Today, Vaughnette will give us some local music trivia in her Tune Boy Tune challenge.
If you get the answer right, you get to ask any one of us on the panel. Yes, Swappi as well. You can ask a question. If you don't, you learn something today. So you ready for that?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
So guys, right, question number 1 for this week. We kind of changed it up a bit.
Okay, good.
A local jazz group led by Miss Chantal Estelle, who happens to be a graduate of the Berklee College of Music. What is the name of that group?
Well, I
A
can't
local
remember.
jazz group led by Miss Chantal Estelle, a graduate of the Berklee College of Music. What is the name of that? What is the name of that local jazz?
Moyen?
Yeah, it is Moyen. Good going, Georgia.
And
it is Moyen. Yeah.
Moyen.
Now that you say it, I remember it. Yes.
You got to ask
All
the
right.
question, Georgia.
This one is going to be a little, no. Ethnic Jazz Club is the name of Chantal's organization, but her group is actually called Moyen. Yeah.
Moyen. Nice.
So
Thank you. We learned something.
This piano player was born and raised in La Brea. As a teenager, he played with the local combo Solid 7 and later toured Europe, North Africa, and the Caribbean with pop star Eddie Grant. He recorded several albums, one of the more popular albums being Branches, a tribute to the work of Lord Kitchener. Who is that piano player?
Richard, you know,
born in La Brea, played with Solid 7, toured Europe, North Africa. The giveaway here is toured Europe, North Africa, and the Caribbean with Eddie Grant. With Eddie Grant's piano player. He recorded several albums, one of the more popular ones.
Ralph Robertson?
Ralph Robertson.
Yes, yay! I got it right.
I'm fine, Penny, like she wanted to ask me if I know.
I thought you would have known, Richard.
No, I thought it was rough, but we
Maria,
can't.
no, Maria. These are things that we should know.
This was an SCA.
Yeah, I know about it too, but it's not based on antiquity. It's not based on antiquity.
Final question. This is a giveaway. I need to know the name of the song and the name of the artist. So it's a two-part. The name of the song and the name of the artist.
It's a giveaway.
Here's the song. Don't you know your love is so divine?
Hey, Sasha.
And I want you.
Hey, Sasha.
You have to keep quiet.
Hey, Sasha.
Name of the song and name of the artist.
This is for our audience.
Okay.
You don't give up.
I need the name of the song.
That's okay.
Name of the song now, Maria. Lord Yvette, yes, she giving us headache.
No, it's not called Lord.
Yes, we know it's Sasha. What's the name of the song?
Yes, Sasha, but we knew the song now.
The name of the song.
Oh boy, we can't hear about
with the backups. The bowler.
That's it, Kala. Sasha's Don't You Know. That's it.
Oh, that's the name of it.
Don't you know? Love it.
So that's it, guys.
That was wonderful.
Send out your questions because we are moving on now to what's on your screens.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Congratulations are in order for the historic arrival of American Airlines Flight AA3780 with service from Miami to Anguilla. And they received such a warm welcome at the Clayton J. Lloyd International Airport. The flight takes just over 3.5 hours. Direct from Miami to Anguilla. Premier Dr. Ellis Webster commented, "Today I am a proud Anguillan. This is an auspicious occasion. This is a day that will go down in history. We thanked all those who contributed in any way to the actualization of the project."
Oh, look at the little ribbon, how cute.
Yeah.
Let's check out
what's on the screen now, coming to your screen.
The next movie is called I Want You Back. I'm sure we've all said those words sometime in our life. It's called I Want You Back, where newly dumped 30-somethings, Peter and Emma, team up to sabotage their exes' new relationships and win them back for good. Let's take a look.
Uh-oh, party time.
I love being single. I'm really looking forward to it. All the apps, getting on the apps.
Yeah.
That's gonna be cool.
Swipe left, swipe right. Who's ugly? Noah, he was the love of my life.
Damn it!
Anne is the love of mine. They're like fully in new relationships. She's leaving me for a middle school drama teacher? Can't take it with this guy. Look at that bio.
Artist, director, human.
Oh, you're a human man?
I bet he's a chill hang. We can't give up. We have to get them back. Really think we can break them up in like no time.
It's on.
You could become Noah's friend.
I'm extremely affable.
Make him realize that I am the one that got away. I could seduce Logan. I'm wondering how you would feel about me joining you in your bed.
Ow. This is like Cruel Intentions, only sexier.
How is it sexier?
It's not.
Okay, get in there and turn his eye.
Are you ready to give all this up? You know, popping bottles with the boys, grinding with the honeys?
You remind me of that little singing cartoon gerbil.
Alvin the Chipmunk?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Like a dermatologist's dream.
I've never done Molly. Is my heart gonna explode?
No, no, you're thinking of crack, bro.
That's what it was.
What happened
Can't believe we didn't think this part all the way through.
We did not think about that.
Nice, looks
Yeah,
interesting.
Yeah, boy.
Predictable. But
Looks
I
like a fun ride. So do
Any
we have any
questions?
questions? Yeah, because we only have a few minutes left.
Yeah.
No, we have to wrap up.
Wrap up.
Yeah.
Wrap up. Okay.
Yeah, such an exciting show. Yeah.
Okay, well, thanks to all those who took part in today's show. Thank you, Swappy. Thank you, Dave Williams. We truly appreciate you and our wonderful audience.
Yeah, I want to take this time now to invite you to join us next week right here, same time, same place. So if you want to take part in the show live, just log on to OMG on Facebook at 8 p.m. every Wednesday. We are also live on YouTube and Twitter.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone. It has been truly a pleasure being here with you in Trinidad and this hot sun.
Blessing.
Bye, everyone. Happy to, this is probably the closest that I'll ever get to Swappy, so I'm thankful for it. So,
Blessings.
Oh gosh, we leave you now with a brand new music video from Cass. Bye, Dave. Cass
Dave.
the band. We leave you with Jolene.
And as we always say at OMG, let's be
Let's
kind,
be kind to each other, people.
I love this song. I love it.
Peas and rice, house and land, and we sharp like a knife. Green in abundance, real love around me, yeah. You want to know where we coming from? Say you want come look for me, yeah. If you're willing to have some fun, I could keep you company. Move that way, come girl, blunder right by me. Squeeze that tight, make it trip down there. Neighbor, oh, yes, you kindly. Miss Jolie, know your mango sweet, so Jolie, know your mango sweet. Tell me how it ripe and sweet, so Jolie, know your mango sweet. It's been a while, yeah. Oh, yeah. Since we built the vibe, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, yo, so let me build it. Y'all grind fine like chili, baby. Real things start, I no time for no gimmicks. Good vibes only, keep that around me. Keep that around me, let me build it. Move that waist one time skillfully. Y'all know you look so fine naturally. Real vibes only, keep that around me. Watch how the vibes them sweet. Cool and nice, whole thing set up. Peace on my mind, roll that thing and we take flight. Trees in abundance, see it all around me, yeah. So let we jam with the heart and love. All our way is family, yeah.